A shimmering shape suddenly appears out of thin air. A shape that takes on human form, finally crystallizing into focus, revealing itself to be none other than...
Lost my baby. Oh yeah, lonely Mary Line. Search on the day and night now. Lost my childhood love. Oh yeah, I wanna back. My. Find a way. Yeah. Well, I don't know. Just sent you out on the train. Coming back, they never found your remains. Oh, lost Mary. Lost my baby. Oh yeah, lonely Mary night. Search all day and night now. Lost my childhood love. My. Find a way. Yeah. Well, I don't blame. They'll set you out on the train. You're coming back. They never found your remains. Well, I don't blame. They'll set you out on the train. You're coming back. They never found your remains. Set you out on the train. Coming back, they never found your remains. But I don't believe that's set you out on
the train. Ooh. Yes. Hello.
What's the difference
Fucking
between
commercials.
selling on a
God damn
marketplace
it.
and selling
I'm not
on
paying for
Shopify?
shit no more.
When you
You have to
build
deal
a
with it.
store-
Have to deal with commercials. We'll have to deal with commercials in between my friends paying too. Ghost has a boner.
What's death of me to you? And I don't know what to do. You're gonna put me in my grave. You're gonna put me in my grave.
Oh, I'm looking for a shot.
I don't know where to start. I do love with an empty heart. You're gonna put me in my grave. You're gonna put me in my grave. Made me fall in love with you. Now you're killing me. I should be done with you, but I just can't seem to leave. Sunrise, coming home with your bloodshot eyes. You're gonna put me in my grave.
I had. Right here, I think. Right, let's see what this does. Goddamn nothing. Nothing?
Cigarettes, and the pain ain't better yet. You're gonna put me in my grave.
I didn't do nothing.
You're gonna put me in my grave.
I'm just trying to direct people here. Hold
Made me
on.
fall in love with you, but now you're killing me. I should be done with you, but I just can't seem to leave.
I don't know where it is. I give up. Just because. Hold up. Because I stopped paying for Restream because I can't afford it anymore. You know what I mean? And they changed it. You can only stream to 2 places at once. So where I was streaming like 4 to 5 places. So. And you know, since my leg hadn't been streaming as much, I want to. but I've been passing out drunk instead. So, because of pain. So, I'm just on YouTube and Twitter. So if you're on Twitter, I can't see any of the chat. So you can come on YouTube at the New Stone Philosopher. That's really what I wanted to say. That's all I wanted to say. The New Stone Philosopher. I had a thing that said here. You know what you can add? You can add text. Let me do that. Although I'm not too retarded right now. I feel like I'm not. I feel like completely like fine, but I'm probably pretty retarded. Which I hope I am. Actually, I hope I am. I'd rather be that way. Alright, we're not even going to do that. I'm going to find myself here. Whoa, I just popped up. Holy shit. I wasn't even prepared for that. I don't even eat fucking cake no more. Blow out the candles, ready? Oh, I can't see it no more. Oh, I fucking missed it. Whatever. These buttons. Ooh. I'm down.
Well, people talk about me, rumors float around. Well, that's the way it happens. When you're always on the scene when things go down, go cruising with the radio up and the windows down.
Thank you. You like it. Thank you, everybody.
Prepare to be the talk of the town.
I mean, if Susie can celebrate her birthday for a week, and if I don't have enough money to take her out to dinner and all this other shit I get bitched at. Wait, I'm not allowed to do any of that. She, we didn't go out to dinner. We couldn't afford to go out to dinner.
When we walk in together,
but whatever.
stop and stare. They'll watch
Listen
us
to the
every
music.
moment. They'll try to pretend like they don't care. We'll go cruising with the radio up and the windows down. Yeah, if you're right
It's loud to me. It's probably not as loud to you. I can't tell. Well, anyway, yeah. So happy birthday, Virgos! All the other Virgos. I don't even have a whole bottle left. I have like fucking half a bottle of whiskey here. I'm gonna do a shot with you. And we'll smoke some weed. I'm gonna wait a second to take another sip.
know that it isn't good. By association, well, you say you don't care, but girl, you know you should. Go
Woo.
cruising with the radio up and the windows down. Yeah, if you're riding me,
Yeah, so I was going to work today.
talk of the town.
That's delicious. I was going to work today and I had song lyrics in my head. I'm like, who the fuck is that? I'm like, is that a drag song? You know, you guys hear me talk about. I've talked about the Drag a million times. An old local band. They got signed to Island Records in the '90s that I grew up on.
If you're a college
So I don't know.
one of my least
Fucking
favorite
commercials.
writing papers in college.
So I go
remembering
to Chance's fucking
in high school
Facebook page to look at,
but in
because
college,
I don't remember how to get to his website, and that you can download songs there, from all the bands he's been in.
Professors will grade you on
And I see reply. So I missed a message from him, and I look, it's from 2020. 3 years ago, he messaged me, and he's like, I want to come on your podcast. He's like, pick a topic, we'll talk about anything. I was like, oh my God, if I could miss that 3 years ago, because we're friends and stuff, but still, like I look up to him, but I grew up watching him play like a rock star around here, and then we became friends later on and all this other shit. But I would love to have him on, So I messaged him, I'm like, motherfucker, I just fucking saw this. I explained the situation. But he said he wants to, like, let's do it. So yeah, so Chance from the Drag wants to come on. Yeah, since I play the Drag on here sometimes anyway. Media Bear, you can come on anytime. I feel like you'd be better on my other channel though. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I don't care. Yes, you can come on anytime. I don't invite people because I don't consider myself like a podcaster. But yes, anytime you want to, just ask me. Like you just did that. We'll get more specific with it anytime, dude. Like the only reason I even do like actual I don't consider this podcast. I don't consider my videos podcasts. I've done podcasts, 3 with Dr. Trepping and 1 with Celia. But, yeah. Okay, yeah, that'd be cool to do it live. Yeah, because I did the 3 with Dr. Trepping in person, but just because he's in South Carolina every now and then, so he hits me up. I know somebody beat me to it, dude, but for real, we could do it. We could even. I told you I would get a Media Bear or Dr. Clown tattoo, but I know somebody beat me to it. I want a different version though. I don't want that one. I would do it though. We can live stream me, and I haven't been tattooed since probably 2009, so I know it's gonna hurt. So that'd be fun to live stream. Ooh. Gotta roll one up. I haven't rolled one up. I was just playing the Friends band list because there's an old local show coming. I mean, this weekend that I might be going to. I'm just a little jealous because one of the bands I was in, the Slobs, but I wasn't originally in the band. I was in the reformation of the band years after they broke up, and it's the original version. So I'm not playing, so I'm a little jealous, but I might still go though. So I was playing like local bands on this thing. Not local, but Friends bands. Like this band's from Pennsylvania, but I booked them a bunch of times. Did I have a happy birthday? I guess. Yeah, because I got weed. Steve from AM Wake Up, I did his podcast on my birthday, on my lunch break. Him and, well, I mean, he chipped in enough for me to get weed so, for my birthday, but somebody else chipped in too. So, yeah, I guess I did because I was like a little depressed because I had no weed, but I got some, so. That's all it takes to make me happy. Yeah, man, I went on his channel. These are the tiny papers. That old ass lady can't hear me. I'm gonna double bag it. And then I really wanted to get that video, the video I made on my birthday. I didn't though. But I've been looking into it more though, and the more I look into it, the more I am convinced that that chick was murdered by the Hollywood Ripper, and not. I mean, maybe Ashton Kutcher just walked in on the body. And, well, I mean, I'm not convinced, because how the fuck do I know I wasn't fucking there? But it just seems like it, because there is a pattern, and I haven't confirmed them all, but wherever these chicks were murdered, and the one that was attacked and not murdered, he did live right by it. I want to look, actually. We'll look in a second. Like, the house that she was murdered in, he did only live, like, 2 blocks south. And I was thinking, because of some of the old articles that I read, this is 2001. It said some of those houses were going for like rent, $2,500 a month, which I know is normal now, but shit. I pay mortgage. It's like, well, not quite half that, but closer to that. Yeah, about half that. They're $2,500 a month. Yeah, but I'm in South Carolina, so. And I'm like, well, how the fuck did this murdering dude like afford that? But no, he lived in apartments just south of the house, like a couple blocks south. So, I'll put on something a little, not that. All right, let's get out of Friends bands. We'll go to something else. Clicking a bunch of times. I heard you, defilers. I heard you. Should be a thing in here. Oh, I had everything set up until I canceled it, you know? Music, okay. This no. Next. We'll try this. We'll try this one. Okay. That's some old stuff. I feel like, well, what came out, you know, in my video, that it's let's just do this. We'll look, because I've been curious about it. I keep like, just going about my business, and I'm like, something will come to my mind, and I'm like, let's look here. Let's do it. Let's look. So we'll do a display capture. We'll put me in front of it. We'll shrink me. Yeah, the one thing that happened on my birthday is I got fucking older. And I've been feeling older, so it kind of matches up now, Get this cake out of here. Put that cake here. This cake is that. Not my cake, not my problem. That's what I say. All right. So if I do, let me shrink myself. We'll smoke and we'll look at this map. It just keeps coming, it's one of those things that keeps coming across my mind. Fuck it. What makes you shrink? I forget. I just ate that though. All right. So if we go, what's in here? Wrong one. Wrong one. This one. All right. Let me see here. It's working right. Yay! Alright, so we're in LA right here. Okay, good. 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 I'm gonna try to keep up. No, yeah, stop chat. Okay. Ghost, did you get a new phone number? I know that was you texting me. I didn't, for some reason I didn't have that number. Oh fuck, now we gotta find, hold on. I wanna like show it all though. Hold on. What is it? I had it all saved. No, I have it right here. Alright, hold on. 59, and while I'm doing this is kind of what I'm thinking about starting to do. I don't know if I can pull it off once a week, maybe once a week through my Patreon, but for blind items and shit. I don't know. It's I've thought of it. I don't know. But basically, like the whole old live. How do you say it? Live investigation? Yes. Live investigation. Yes. I've thought about it at least. I'm just looking so I can copy it. Okay. So we can just need this. Okay. Open a notepad. I usually don't use a computer when I investigate shit. Even though it's easier sometimes. Let me get her address up too. Alright. So, this would be the chick that Ashton was going to go dating or whatever. Ashley Ellering. Right, and then this would be Michael Gargiulio. Iulo. Yes. Alright. So we'll save his address real quick. We'll go back here. Alright, so she's right here. I haven't used Google Girth in a while. Can we take it out of here? Alright, we'll just do that. So if we go down here, you can see this is where her address was. Whoa! Maybe I should just use Google Maps. I don't know. Who's this guy? Where am I? We're in the wrong place. Which way does it go? That's 1919. 27, wrong way. I'm gonna go back this way. Alright, this is it over here. So she had like a dog park across from her house, which I guess this is. So here's her house, where she was murdered in or whatever. Look at this weird parking lot thing here. So yeah, 1911 Pinehurst, okay. So there it is there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, this band is playing here next month. If I can get Down Tribe on it, that would be cool. I didn't mean to do that. Where am I going? No. Los Angeles, what are you doing? This thing's sucking right now. Let's go to the maps. I haven't used Google Earth in a while.
I know you find it hard to believe that I am the genie
Let's
of
go
your
here.
lamp, and I can anything you wish, but right now I'm commanding you to dance.
I'm sure any of these has a map. Oh, I looked through the whole thing too. There's like walkthroughs and stuff. Who's this dog? This isn't it. That's 1919.
Invisible music.
Did I do that? No, I hit 1911. Weird. I haven't used
Cannot see it nowhere.
Grave at all. I'm looking at this, I guess.
I know you find it hard to believe that I
Yeah, that's the house.
the genie of your lamp, and I can do anything you wish, but right now I'm commanding you to dance. Rain down, rain
All right.
down, brimstone,
Here we go.
thunder and
Yeah,
lightning.
Google Earth sucks if you don't have it as an app, huh?
Cyclone.
She's right here. This should be a little better. Yeah, alright, so here it is. But they're saying double gated. I don't think this was around. This wasn't around back then because I've seen pictures. It was like a lower fence with like a little
I know you find it hard
at the top. Sometimes you can look at other dates, but it doesn't go back that far. So anyway,
to do anything you
she's right there.
right
This thing sucks.
commanding you to dance.
Well, I'm just gonna do this. So his address is 1759 Orchid Avenue. Back then it was. That's what his address was. 750. All right, so she's right here. You see this? That's where she was living and murdered. Off Pinehurst. Here's Orchid. It's like right over here somewhere. Orchid Avenue. 1759. Yep. So he lived right here in these apartments. That's where he lived. And unit 110, it looks like. Yeah, unit 110 in 1759. So it's usually backwards from when I do it. So he had to go up a couple blocks. And then, I don't know where. I'm kind of lost from this level. Where do you go up this way? Franklin. I'm not even driving. Here's Pinehurst. Then we took a wrong turn in Albuquerque somewhere. It's right here. Alright, so basically, so she was right here, and he was right here. Alright, so you go across, take a right, and there you go. And I looked at the other ones, like some of them were, some of the other chicks were in apartment complexes that he and they lived in. Oh, there's, wait, whoa. I haven't done that in a while. Let me see something. Whoa. I guess this is a pool. Yeah, you only see him from a certain level. Oh yeah, you gotta pick up the guy. Alright, hold on. Up the guy. Drop the Cosby kids off at the pool. Where was I though? Where's Orchid Avenue? Right here? Yes, so.
For my next trick, I will get a real
Same
offer to
thing.
fill
Who's
this
this
car
dude?
in less than 2
Where are we?
It's not real.
The fuck is this?
Just an instant online offer from CarMax, good for 7 days.
That's weird.
Great crowd.
CarMax, car selling reimagined.
But basically what I'm trying to say though is he was literally a few blocks, like two, what? It's not even a block, and then like not even 2 blocks away. And the other ones were that way too. I had all the addresses saved earlier. I don't have them right now. But I just thought it was interesting, you know? Maybe it made me think more that he probably was, who the fuck knows? I mean, maybe he was using it as an excuse. I don't know. It's just like something he's popping in my head. That's enough of that for now, though. There it is. Alright, so what I gotta drink to get bigger? Oh, I got it right here. The last of the whiskey. It'll make me grow. Hair on my chest. Whoa. Yeah, see, it worked. Let me go back so I can see you guys. No, Viagra's how you rig an erection. like a election, an erection. Yeah. Whoa. But yeah, he was pretty close to all of them. I haven't looked up the Chicago one, but I did find addresses for him in Chicago. So. I don't want to get stuck on this though, you know, so like it just, if it crosses my mind, I can't help but look. Can't help but look. What's tomorrow? Thursday. Is it Thursday? It is Thursday. Early shit. Yeah, because I didn't have a video. I didn't even have any idea what I wanted to work on because everything sucks now. Like I don't go around intentionally like trying to I mean, it's in my head. I don't go around intentionally like trying to find a video. I usually just let it fall in my lap. Because I know if it's something I'm interested in, it will just come together. So, but it was like almost 2 weeks. I was like, fuck, man. And then I saw all that shit. That was Sunday morning. So I just tried to get it done by Monday night. It didn't work though, but good enough. Yeah, see, Saturday night, the local thing, it's it's like fucking $15 a ticket. I was in one of those fucking bands. So we gotta pay like $30 to get in? Seriously? I might not have to if I go up there though. That's pre-order. But it's like, I was in that fucking band later on, but still. If I do go, I will live stream it. It's where I saw Faster Pussycat last year. Same place, so I'll live stream it. I don't know what else is going on. So for my birthday, I'm trying to get new glasses because mine are broken. I got them all fucking taped together. So I haven't, getting an eye appointment's like pulling teeth. That should be a dentist, not an eye doctor. Dude, hit me up again. I know you hit me up last year, Philip. Hit me up again. Maybe did you hit me up on Twitter too? I don't remember, but I know you were here last year. I remember you talking to me about it, and we'll try to make it work this year for real. At least the smoke, you know. No, I'm pretty busy, but at least I'll at least try to rush down there. My prescription. I don't remember my glasses prescription. It hasn't changed since I was 17 though. I think at least with contacts, I think it's like negative 3.75 in one eye and negative 4.25 in the other eye. But that hasn't changed either. But I got an appointment, but it's not till like the fucking 28th, so I gotta wait like 2 weeks, really? 2 fucking weeks? Get an eye doctor appointment? Ridiculous. And honestly, I know that. I wish they would just let me order contact lenses online. I've only been wearing glasses because I never take care of my eyes. Doesn't matter. Apparently you don't have to. Your fucking vision doesn't change if you just leave contacts in until you get pink eye for a year. After about a year, I don't even take them out at night. You don't even have to. So like 2 years ago, after my eyes started hurting again, I got like pink eye probably or something. Couldn't get my contacts out. I was like, we'll just take a break and wear glasses. Fuck it. But now it's been like 2 years and I'm sick of them, and I'm sick of being taped together and shit. They give me a headache. So I'm gonna get both, but you don't have to take it. It's been, seriously, almost 30 fucking years, almost. You can just leave. Now, you don't leave them in for 30 years. You leave them in for about a year until your eyes get crusted shut and you have to go to the hospital. But they'll help you. Don't worry. Or you can get them out yourself, though. I can get them out. It just hurts. But you know what the hospital gives you? These fucking eye nummies. It's like eye drops in and numbs your eyeball. The shit is awesome. It's a little tiny bottle. You know how many times? Maybe 2, maybe 3 times I've gone for it in my life. And they just leave that bottle on the counter. Swipe that shit. And then every time your eyes hurt, you just go grab the fucking nummies. Numb eyeballs. I love numb eyeballs. Real, I love numbing my eyeballs. It's like putting cocaine on your eyeballs. Obi. Ooh. But you would figure, since I never took care of my eyes, that it would get worse over time. It doesn't. It's the same. It's exactly the fucking same. And I had to go to the wound doctor Tuesday. And every time my blood pressure is so high. I know I gotta fucking get blood pressure medicine. I'm taking cayenne pepper instead. Every fucking time. But I'm saying, like,
the sound of an ice cold Corona is music to my ears.
Fuck is that?
Oh,
shut up.
Run that back.
That fucking Snoop Dogg sellout. Alright, so I'm said, so they took my blood pressure. I'm not even gonna say what it was because it's embarrassingly high, like I'm gonna have a stroke any second now. But if you just breathe in, right? I mean, I swear to God, it happened within a minute. And you hold it, let it out. It dropped like 37 points in like 1 minute. So it's gotta be pretty arbitrary, right? If I can do that by just breathing and mentally envisioning it, and it can drop 37 points in 60 seconds, it's gotta be pretty fucking arbitrary, nothing to worry. But just going there makes me fucking freak out about it in my head, you know? Did it help yours? I shit you not, 37 points. And I asked her, you know, but I can tell that one nurse, she's my favorite one. She calms me down the most. The younger one, because she was also a recovering addict and stuff like that. So I'm like, is that normal? She's like, I guess if you meditate, you know. I know, but the hospital gave me high blood pressure medicine, and they pissed me off because after about a month, when I went to go refill it, they wouldn't do it, and they gave me 3 months worth. But I plan on taking care of it after this leg doctor's over with. I'm fucking sick of it. I can't go to like 7 doctors at once, you know. I mean, I already have to miss like it depends. Sometimes it takes fucking 30 minutes, sometimes an hour and a half. Every week at work, yeah, I can make it up, but there's other shit too, you know. It's like I'll have like a doctor appointment, then this, that, and the other thing, and it's like all together I miss like 4 or 5 hours of work in a week, and it's like that's money, you know. It adds up. Can you? I just take a half a teaspoon or a tablespoon, whatever the measuring things I got is. Whatever I have, I think it's half a tablespoon, and I mix it with water every morning, and I fucking and on the hatch. All my phones are wonky, so we only have 2, but still wonky. One's a little wonkier. I gotta pay my phone bill. It's gonna be shut off tomorrow. I have the money though. Excuse me. It's just the background from a 70s show because I made that video. Same one. I don't know if you can buy capsules. I just get the actual spice and I just scoop it out and mix it with water. Probably more. And I hate hot shit. I've grown more. Because my friends used to prank me all the time as a teenager with Dave's Insanity sauce, and it's like the hottest sauce in the world. At the time, it was like the second or third hottest sauce in the world. This is the 90s. And I had PTSD from hot stuff, and they like ruined everything for me. But now that I've been doing this for a few months, I can eat hot stuff again. I used to not be able to. Easier to move your fingers. Is there other spices? I know Is there other spices I should eat? I don't really know what. I was thinking turmeric, but I don't know if you're supposed to eat that like as a spice. Because I think it's a spice, right? Because we all know the farmer fraud by now, and you see they're pulling off they're pulling off all the other shit like Benadryl, Sudafed. I know for a fact that Sudafed works for making crank, shake and bake meth, homemade meth with rednecks. Because I bought it for them before. Yeah, you had to go like once a month, and they would give me free, quote unquote, meth with it from buying it for them. You know, so I know it works for that, but. They're pulling all that shit off the shelf. That was years ago. It got really sketchy though, but you can make crank with Sudafed, yes. Who the fuck buys apricot though? I don't even know what that looks like. Oh. Yeah, because you had to show your ID, so I could only buy them. I think I could buy them Sudafed like once a month or whatever. That's what I'm talking. Well, I don't think you can make meth with like Benadryl and stuff, but Sudafed you can. Because I know I used to have to show my ID to buy it. They give me these rednecks I knew, and then they would give me some free. I wouldn't go so far to call it meth, but I'd call it crank. Some fucking free crank. It's sketchy and dirty, yeah, but it does jack you up for about a day or whatever. You just kind of feel dirty because you're fucking doing crank, but. They better not do anything with anti-inflammatory. I need it because my leg is still, like the skin is still all fucked up and gets inflamed. And I can tell if I don't take some Motrin after like 6 hours or whatever, I start getting really fucking itchy. Like all the dry skin down here, it's like inflamed, The fucked up thing is it's only like one more little small wound that needs to heal, but it's just taking a while. Scratching my leg now. You can't fly without it? Let's see what they're doing. Let's put the display cap back on. Hold on. Let's see what they're doing with the Sudafed. Here we go. Yeah, I heard about the bee juice or whatever. Beetlejuice. I think I had an old doctor and I took it one time and it didn't work, so I got pissed off because it's like fucking drank that gross shit for nothing. Let's see here. Where is this shit at? Or was like an article or something. Let me see. Yeah, everything's ridiculous. Oh, there's some funny shit on Twitter though, I think too. Well, let me find this. Where is this? I saw it yesterday. They're like, all right, amp, whatever. CNN, all right. Well, trust them as far as you throw them, but still, it's just the same thing making the rounds. Popular OTC medicines for colds and allergies don't work, FDA panel says. Phenylpheniramine, I don't know. Ingredient many over-the-counter allergy and cold medicines is ineffective in tablet form. An independent advisory committee to the U.S. whatever. Well, we know what the FDA is for, so supposedly they're pulling them, is what I've heard. Wait, whoa, when's this from? 14 hours ago. Oh yeah, don't actually work. Sudafed, Tylenol, cold. Why do you think that they're saying that now? Why do you think they're saying that? Because it doesn't work. I don't know. I mean, I don't really take that kind of medicine. I just bought it for meth, but I think it's because if you have see the fake aliens, if you have symptoms or anything, you're more prone to believe. And do what they say. This is pretty funny here. Hold on, I just saw this last night. It's fake, but it's worth it. Hold on. Let me fix myself. I gotta stay back here because I'm gonna laugh my ass off. Hold on. Kind of racist. I think nowadays it's a good thing though. So, because everything's too PC and fucking retarded. Everything's retarded. There we go. Not racist. It's just how they talk. Just like I have a southern accent, somewhat. Maybe not really a southern accent. I have a southern draw at some points because I live in the south, and when I lived up north, I had a northern one.
You think, first of all, I want to congratulate another Chinese woman, Olivia Chow. She's a very smart woman. I know she has a couple side effects from a vaccine, but otherwise she do pretty good. So personally, I do not take a vaccine. I took what you call is a water. You put the water in a vaccine needle. You put in the arm. That's what we give to all the politicians so that they don't have a side effect. Certain politician, maybe the right-wing politician, we give the real vaccine so that they have a side effect. And then hopefully after a couple months they drop that. That's what we want. So Canadian scientists been putting a lot of work into doing this. Mainly people, let me see here. Let me check my list.
Let me see.
The Science Center in Toronto, which Doug Ford wants to make into a big casino to do Chinese Rush Hour 5, maybe film the movie. But I do not want that. I want a specific thing. I want everybody to go get a vaccine, get a Moderna, get a Pfizer, get a AstraZeneca, get a Regal vaccine, get a heroin, get a fentanyl. Do whatever you have to do to get a vaccine. Put a needle in your arm and stay home, stay inside because the virus is going to be very vicious this week.
Vicious. Oh my God, I gotta do it. I gotta do it one more time. It's only a minute and a half. I gotta do it one more time. I love the R's or the L's that are R's. I love them. I love the R's.
Okay, hello, is this thing on? Okay, I haven't spoken in a while. My English not so good.
English.
Let me just,
Who the fuck says English? I always say that.
First of all, I want to congratulate another Chinese woman, Olivia Chow. She's a very smart woman. I know she has a couple side effects from a vaccine, but otherwise she do pretty good. So personally, I do not take a vaccine. I took what you call is a water. You put the water in a vaccine needle. You put in the arm. That's what we give to all the politicians so that they don't have a side effect. Certain politician, maybe the right-wing politician, we give the real vaccine so that they have a side effect. And then hopefully after a couple months they drop that. That's what we want. So Canadian scientists been putting a lot of work into doing this. Mainly people. Let me see here. Let me check my list. Yes, the Science Center in Toronto, which Doug Ford wants to make into a big casino to do Chinese Rush Hour 5, maybe film the movie. But I do not want that. I want a specific thing. I want everybody to go get a vaccine, get a Moderna, get a Pfizer, get a AstraZeneca, get a Regal vaccine, get a heroin, get a fentanyl. Do whatever you have to do to get a vaccine. Put a needle in your arm and stay home, stay inside because the virus is going to be very vicious this week. Oh
man, who was it? It was Ben Bankas. I don't know how you say his name. This dude, this is who it was. I should give him a follow for that one. I've been cracking up for like 2 days about it. Oh man. See, it's not racist that where I come from, we take away R's and add them to other words. You want to go for a ride in the car? Hey, I got an idea. Let's go for a ride in the car. That's where I grew up. We took the R from car and we put an idea. I thought my aunt Diane, I thought she was Auntie Dina my whole life with an R. My whole life, Auntie Dina. Where did I go? So, I mean, whatever. They can say it's racist or whatever, but fuck, make fun of me then. Make fun of my mom, Auntie Dina. What the fuck is Auntie? It's an aunt or an aunt. And I saw Auntie Dina for the first time in like years at my niece's birthday last month. So I saw my Auntie Dina. Auntie. Yeah, that's pretty hilarious. Oh fuck! I forgot to share this too. I think I won the internet today. Hold on. What did I find? What did I do? I forgot because I was kind of drunk and I just talk a bunch of shit. Some of it's funny, some of it's not. But sometimes I win. I think I won today. Where was it? Right here. This is it. From the actual Women's March. Say it with us. Trans women are women. Period. I corrected them without a period. A win. A won. A win. A won. Last night. I won last night, I guess, but. I did win, yeah. Oh, it was perfect. Delicious. That's just water, damn. Woo. Period. I'm so sick of that shit too. And I'm one of those people that never fucking cared before until it gets shoved on my face. Like my half deaf, half black punk rock friend from high school, Donald, and talk funny because he had a hearing aid. He'd be like, I did god damn, you know. Would bring me to strip clubs. It's like that fucking stank stripper that grabs him by his little fro and thrusts her fucking. She had like a landing pad. I'm pointing at my face, but it was like on her vagina. It was all nude place. He would pay for some drinks if I drove him because he was fucking in love with strippers because he didn't really get the concept. But whatever. Free strip clubs. She grabbed his little fro and she fucking thrust her crotch in his face, broke his hearing aid. They're just shoving it in my face like that stank ass stripper's crotch in Donald's face, breaking his hearing aid. He puked in my sink that night. God damn. I know because he was like screaming because he couldn't hear. I said, God damn. It's a true story. I used to escort Donald to strip clubs all the time so he could pull his paycheck and he'd buy me some beers and give it. I mean, he wouldn't really give me money to tip the strippers or anything, but he'd be in the back room getting the private day. I don't know what he got there. Oh, I mean, I know some of it. He told me. He just talked kind of funny, so I didn't really understand it half the time, but like, he dodged it. He dodged it. Like she touched the dick or whatever. I'm like, oh, well, look at you. All right, you gotta buy me another drink, man. Oh, all the strip clubs here are shady, especially the all new ones. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. I just went to my friend Sarah, who passed away last month in her sleep at 42 years old. I went to her celebration of life ceremony Saturday. I saw a few old friends. Honestly, there weren't as many old friends as I thought were going to be there. So I knew a few people that I hadn't seen in years. And me and my buddy Ryan and some other dude, I don't even know who he was, went in the parking lot. He had a bag full of mini bottles, so he was just letting us grab it or whatever. What was I telling him about? Fuck, I don't even know where I was going there. Sarah, Ryan, mini bottles, parking lot.
Pick up. Gotta go.
Oh yeah, I was like, the first time I ever went to a strip club was with you guys because they're a little old. They were like 2 years older than me. And hold on.
My favorite colors.
So our friend Glenn, they inherited all these fancy suits from his uncle that died. So he wore a suit every day in high school and had like a pompadour and had a Camaro that said like Godfather on it and shit. Glenn was there, Ryan was there, our friend Casey was there. Casey brought a chicken sandwich. I was only 17, I couldn't even get in. They didn't card us because my friends went so like every fucking day. They didn't card me and Ed, we were too young. And yeah, Casey got the trip to take a bite of the chicken sandwich. That was dangerous curves back then though. It was 18 and up. BYOB. But shortly after, I think that's the only time I went there. Shortly after they switched it to Derriere's, and that was the alternative review after that. And yes, they were both sketchy and dirty. So we went there a lot. That's what we were into, sketchy and dirty. Listen, I haven't been to a strip club in, how old am I, 43? Probably at least 18 years. So, like, how old you had to be to go to one like that. It's been a long time. Been a long time. I think I'm lying. Because I went to... Alright, I've been to one of those strip clubs since then. I think I've been to a couple since then. Just like, tassels and shit. Because when we played with Agent Orange, which I'm remembering because I used their song in that last video I made. Bloodstains. Because there was a club around here called the After Deck. It was like an outdoor club, but it had a roof. It was just over the waterway. And it was an old club. That's where we played with them. But it was connected to the Dollhouse, another strip club here. So we did go over there with them and have a couple of drinks. That was like 2008, but... I never liked the fancier strip clubs, though, you know? Like, yeah, I will say derrieres. I did a bunch of cocaine in that bathroom because in the bigger stall, there was a sink. It was perfect. There was even a guy in there with a teardrop tattooed on his eye. And you got like wash your hands and you tip him a buck and talk to him because you're jacked up on cocaine. His combs and cologne and shit like that, you know? You know what? I forgot. We used to, when some of the 80s bands that would come through, we would try to go to strip clubs with them. We tried to go to derrieres with Dizzy Reed from Guns N' Roses. But by the time, see what happened, well, that's a long story. The show was booked somewhere else. It was booked at a club called the Sound Garden. Like the band, but it was called the Sound Garden. The show was booked there. And there was a big fucking underhanded thing where the old owner let the new owner use his liquor license, like under his name or whatever. So the night of the Dizzy Reed show, Hookers and Blow, the guy from Guns N' Roses, the old owner did something where like he made him close down, like he pulled his liquor license or whatever, something like that. And this is probably around 2008. It was 2008. So last minute, we moved the show down the street to our friend's club called Wimpy's. And, but he didn't have a PA system. So we fucking stole the PA out of the big club, right? We fucking threw it in trucks, and it took us hours to set up. Maybe not all of it, but we did steal a bunch of it, all right? We needed a PA. The fucking guy pulled the shit, and the show got canceled. We moved it to Wimpy's, so everything went late. Actually, we went on after Hookers and Blow, because it was already getting late. We're like, fuck it, we'll play last. But it was cool. Dizzy Reed was actually pretty cool. He was, I remember seeing him in the audience singing along because we covered Rebel Yell. By the time we got the derrieres, it was closed, though. So I almost hung, you know who else I hung out with the strip club with? I forgot. I hung out at the Crazy Horse in the VIP room. It's not like a small room, but it was like a catwalk and shit like that and a full bar. But it was a VIP room with the Avenged Sevenfold. I forgot about it. I was only like 24 though. That's when they had the drummer before he died. I have an autographed CD somewhere, but this is back before like cameras and shit. I think I had like a disposable camera, and I asked the DJ because I won like tickets on the radio, and he wouldn't let us bring. He said you couldn't bring cameras to the fucking VIP room of the strip club. So where were the Crazy Horse? It depends on what you have. It depends on what you consider North Myrtle Beach or Myrtle Beach. It was in Myrtle Beach, but I consider it North Myrtle Beach because I consider anything past the Galleria, which is kind of where House of Blues is, where they played. I consider that North Myrtle Beach, but it's like just technically not. So I don't know if it was actually in Myrtle or North. Yeah, no cameras. So I hung out with him in Sunfold. We couldn't take pictures. Yep, no cameras. I guess I hung out in the strip clubs with a few bands. I forgot about that. But to be specific, the after deck was connected to a strip club called the Dollhouse, and that's where we played with Agent Orange. So we went over and had a few beers and we went to the strip club. This is, I don't know, Ghost, I haven't been to a strip club in so long. I mean, like I tried to with this read, that was like 2008, but probably earlier than that since I actually have been. And 2004, I think I had a cell phone maybe, like a flip phone, but I didn't have a camera on it. It didn't have camera or anything like that, you know? Didn't have fucking, internet. I think I could just text and call, that's it, you know? Yeah, I mean, I am a photographer, so I can see if they let me bring a camera in. I could be just sitting there at the catwalk. I remember this one chick, it just reminded me of Arby's so much. It was like roast beef hanging down, and there was like this chick with this fart trick with dollars. I wasn't into that, but my brother thought it was neat. I remember that. She would just blow the dollar up in the air off her ass or whatever. But I'm not into that. I'm not farting. That's a turn off. Farting's a turn off. It's gross. Girl farts, especially. I don't want to see that shit. You ain't getting shit from me.
I'm getting vaccinated with Prevnar 20.
What?
So am I. Because
I'm getting vaccinated.
I'm asking about Prevnar 20.
Oh, shut up, bitch. I don't even know what you're talking about. Look at that shit. It's because I used to pay for, for years I paid for Google Music, which came with YouTube Premium with it. And so I could listen to music without commercials, but not anymore. So it's not like I get to choose commercials, but that's where they push. So that was one of their commercials. I had no choice over it. I mean, technically, I'm not supposed to play the music on here anyway. If it's just me, I got to. I'll have a panic attack. That awkward silence and shit. I need to have like a background. I need a picture of Phoebe Cates getting out of the pool. Was that her name? I don't know. I think it is. Oh man, I guess I gotta take some more Motrin because my leg is getting itchy. Fucking A. So I've been playing in two bands. Cybertooth, which is recorded over the last couple of years, but we've had trouble with band members, so we haven't played a show. And Downtribe, which hasn't recorded, but we played a few shows this year. So, I'm so itchy. I mean, if you can't help it, whatever, it's not gonna stop me, Philip. It's not gonna stop me. My leg is itchy. Goddamn. But anyway, one of our major problems has been drummers, whatever. Not that he was bad or anything. The guy that's playing drums for us on the last recording, he's a friend of ours, but he's like a rich guy, right? He's like a district manager of this resort that Ed works at, and fancy money. He has a house on the waterway, which is cool to go party at. All this shit. He's a cool guy and everything, but he's like so busy. So we get to practice by I would get there by 6:30. He's gonna go by 7. To go pick up his daughter and shit like that and do stuff. So I get like 30 minutes of practice, whatever. So we practiced last week with a new drummer, who I know too. I know him. I knew him before. I just didn't know he played drums. I knew he played guitar. He did pretty good. So we might be. I don't know if we're practicing tomorrow or not, but if we can get him ready. Well, Cornell, our bass player, is in a wheelchair now too. He's got I don't know what's wrong. He doesn't even know what's wrong with his legs. He's been going to the doctor trying to figure it out. But yeah, you can play bass in a wheelchair. That's fine with me. That, you know what? That would give us some more. We can virtue signal with that and maybe get something out of it. We got a crippled bass player. No, I'm just saying. If you had to do it, man, might as well use it. Man, I'm so itchy. Well, I mean, not that he has to be. I guess he does have to be. He doesn't know why. He's been going to the doctors, getting all this shit. I don't know what he's gotten, but here's the thing. It's just I see mostly we have like a band, a group chat, like a group text or whatever. And Cornell's bitching about his legs and stuff. Meanwhile, my leg looked like Freddy Krueger this year and almost fell off and got infected. I was in the hospital. Excuse me, that's the whiskey. I don't want to say it. What the fuck am I going to say? I can't complain about my leg because he's got so much more going on. I did mine myself, and I know what's wrong with it, but I can't even complain to my band because Cornell's got all this other shit going on that he can barely walk. So I just shut up and look, it's kind of weird that, I mean, I guess I could say, but everyone's got their own shit going on, so I just deal with it myself. God damn, it's itchy though. Oh, I gotta go take some Motrin. I'm out of the bag bomb stuff. That's for dry skin. I can't complain, but what good's that gonna do? I mean, Ed sings for both bands. He's a hypochondriac. He's always got something wrong and always sick. So what am I gonna say to him? I'd rather just fucking suck it up and look like I'm not a bitch. Just, you know, and last time I was sick with whatever. I'm so stubborn about it because I didn't want anybody to say, "Oh, you got COVID," because I don't believe in COVID. I don't believe in the boogeyman either. So I was like, just deal with it. And it was over with the day, whatever it was. You know what I really think it was, though? They were spraying for mosquitoes or some shit down my street the night before, or maybe 2 nights before, or some shit. That's what I really think it is. I'm just stubborn about that shit. Oh, so itchy. Yeah, so everyone's saying I was sick. I made sure by the next day I wasn't sick. Whatever I had. Which, you know, I say that, whatever I had, but I don't really believe that anymore, like you had something. I believe your body detoxes, because I know the sickest I've ever been is going through methadone withdrawals or other opiate withdrawals or other drug withdrawals, which symptoms are very close to what one would call flu or cold or other sicknesses. Yeah, there's some differences, but you know, in the same way, you know how I could stop those symptoms? If I shot some heroin or shot up some methadone in like a, you know, opiate vaccine or whatever, even a little bit would stop the symptoms. So if your body is detoxing from all this fucking toxic shit in the environment or whatever they put in you or poison you in your food, the air, the water, or vaccines, you can shoot a little more toxins in you. Maybe that will stop the detoxification process of your body. It might stop it for a little bit, but then, you know, it's going to make it worse later. So, but yeah, I don't believe in any of that shit no more. I believe it's all what happens to us, whether it's from us or something external, whether, you know, we help it or not, our bodies detox. And it took me a long time to realize that because I've been through lots of drug detoxes. So, but, you know, every detox and all this poison that they put on us all over the fucking place, and you shoot up a little poison, it might stop the symptoms of detoxification because your body's not, you know, you got more. So give it a little time, you'll get sick again, or detox. And that just seems simple and makes sense. God damn, I'm itchy though. My leg's detoxing. I'm not kicking the sheets though, so it's just itchy. Woo. Yeah, well, Bobby, the only day I gotta worry about is Sunday lately. Not like I drink a lot, but, you know, it's been a habit lately for 2 reasons. The world sucks and the pain. And the pain's not so bad anymore, so, but the world still sucks. So, goddamn. But they don't serve liquor here on Sunday. The bar does, though. That's a lot of money, though. You're talking about like $20 and then a tip. You want a couple of shots, so I don't know if that's worth it either. Well, believe me, I wish I had another shot right now. I guess I got I hate changing bandages too. Whoa. Yeah. Well, I know, like, this is like tattooing wasn't even legal here until like 2005, so it's a southern state. So I don't know if other states are like us. Woo. My doctor walks into the room yesterday at my appointment. He's like this. What's up? And he's like, you know about that? And I'm thinking, what's up? From like Scary Movie. He goes and gets his phone, and while he's like stabbing my leg to cut it open, make it bleed. I have his phone, and then I'm watching this fucking compilation of like kids, not kids, but you know, drunk early 20s people going like, "What's up?" It's fucking old ass fuck up. So I don't know why I even told you, but yeah, he's weird. That fucker's weird. Everything sucks when you don't take it no more. If you like taking it, at least. So, dude, that's what it is. I gotta write that down. Nah, I can't. This is like cigarettes and phones here. There's my pen, though. $12 on Sunday? Well, dude, like here, it used to be that way. No, you couldn't buy beer on Sunday. You couldn't buy beer after midnight on Sunday. On Saturday. I worked at a gas station, and you had to wait till Monday morning at 6. You can still buy. They changed that though. You can buy beer here now. I don't like beer though. I don't like it. And the liquor stores close at 7, so. Can't wait to get this glass. Can't wait to get the leg over with. It's been a fucking shitty hell of a year. And then I can't wait to get new glasses because that's been dealing with that for months. Then I gotta worry about the hernia and the blood pressure. So after that, I'll be like fucking unstoppable. But I've been stoppable this year. 2 a.m. at liquor stores. I'm just trying to sleep through it all as much as possible. Plus, you know what it is too? I'm a hoverer. I'm not a sit down or lay down guy, like lay down on the couch or whatever. I like to hover, stand up. I'm not a big sitter. It might have been from years on methadone, because as soon as I sat down, I'd nod off and like burn my crotch with cigarettes and shit like that. One thing I did know, and I noticed with the fentanyl videos I see, when I would nod off on methadone, which went on all day, periodically, I always nodded off forward. I never fell backwards. I never like nodded off like this. I would always nod off and fall forward. That's weird. I wonder why. I feel like it's just, I don't know, because you don't want to nod off. It just happens, you know? I don't know how to explain it. I never fucking would nod off and fall backwards. I would always fall forward. And it's weird seeing these people on fentanyl nodding off on video, like just fucking falling forward, like hanging forward everywhere. But that's something I noticed, though. And you know who brought that to my attention? I had a friend, this old hippie dude named Rick, that would sell tie-dye shirts at shows and shit like that. I am taking it, but I cut down. I used to take like 3 bottles a day. Not bottles. I'd mix it in a bottle of orange juice, and I drink that like 3 times a day. And after I was in the hospital for like 4 days, I didn't take it at first, but after a few days, I'm like, fuck this. I'm sore. I need something. So I only drink 1 a day now. So I've cut down a third, like 2/3. Yeah. Just I take a lot. I just take the 1 a day now. Like I'll drink a little orange juice in a small bottle, and I'll pour some in there and shake it up, and then I'll just drink that through the day. That's it though. But it was 3 times. So Rick died. This was a few years ago. You know, it was really, he had my birthday too, September 11th. That was his birthday, but he's like an old hippie dude, right? Then I saw Dirty Ryan, who I remembered his name because it's a unique name, Dirty Ryan. That's not hard to forget. 20 years later, like I saw him like 2 years ago, this dude Ryan, and I remembered him, this dirty hippie dude that hangs out at drum circles and shit, right? I saw him. I met him when I worked at the gas station at Circle K when I was like 18. So I saw him when I was like maybe like 40. You know, I'm like, "You Dirty Ryan, right?" You know, I recognized him, and he was friends with Rick too, and that's what he said. He's like, you know, they found Rick. And he felt when he was dead, they found that he lived in like a RV in front of my old singer's house. Well, that's a long story, but So he lived in this RV, and Dirty Ryan's like, they found him, and when they found him, he fell backwards. So I know he wasn't on drugs. I'm like, what? And he explained that to me. I'm like, oh my God, you're fucking right. Like, even the shorts I'm wearing, no, not these ones. All right. The shorts I was wearing last night have 2 fucking cigarette holes in them. And we used to smoke in the house back then. I remember my mom's old rug by her bed. She had like a little rug by her bed. Fucking burnt the fuck up. We would both nod off everywhere on methadone. And we'd always nod forward. We never would nod backwards. No drugs or booze then. I don't judge nobody. I get it, man. I just want to sleep because everything's retarded. How are you supposed to deal with this? It's fucking retarded ass world where everything's fucking backwards and wrong and, you know, lies. And if you point it out, then you get ridiculed and it's fucking ridiculous. I get it. I get it. For real. Meth does help with pain. Amphetamines help with pain. Maybe, I don't know if they're not painkillers, I don't think, because I was on those too, but they do help with pain, and painkillers do too. They both help with pain. Well, I know it can be done. Muscle strength. Ugh. I think I'm still dealing with my own personal PTSD from the whole COVID fiasco, not because of COVID, because I was so fucking pissed off about what they did to kids. Like horrified. Like, you know, I think I'm still struggling with my own version of like PTSD from that. I was so fucking pissed off about masks. Like that, you know. Like I can't believe they fucking did what they did. I can't fucking believe it. You know. Shit, look what they're doing now. Especially with places like fucking California now. If you don't affirm your fucking kid, like I don't know if that's passed or not, but they'll take them away. And a lot of it, like most of it, is fucking just what's the word? Stereotypes. Like stereotypical bullshit. But then it's just like fucking. I don't know if it's cognitive dissonance, but it's just like everything's pushed so far apart in people's minds that they don't see the hypocrisy and the fucking illogic and everything. It's fucking crazy. So if you have like a boy and somebody fucking plants an idea in his head and thinks it's a girl, if you don't buy him like nail polish and like girl toys. Well, that's what I heard at least. I don't know the specifics about it, but it's something like that. I know it's stereotypical, but they claim it's the opposite. You know what I mean? It's fucking ridiculous. I heard the one. He was wrong about that. I didn't do anything on the Partridge Family, but so appreciative messaged me. Mentioning me. It was, because I just re-uploaded that. Her name was in this video. I don't remember the name of the show myself either. But I still appreciate it, you know. It's cool. Like, the motherfucker's been in my house 3 times now. Yeah, I never did participate in it except making videos and shit, but, you know, when they force kids to wear masks in school, I'm just lucky that our governor is a little more rational. But it did go on for a little bit, and it was enough to piss me off to the point where I was messaging fucking superintendent of the state, messaging the fucking head of the school boards, or the, what's it called? I forget. And nobody wanted to hear that shit. Yeah, well, our governor just came out again saying that it was wrong and they weren't gonna They weren't gonna pull it. They weren't gonna do anything this time around. I know we can't change the system, but you figure, at least I did figure with like logic and, you know, some evidence here, you could change people's minds. And then it's like, well, I guess you really can't. They're so fucking gone. They come back? I don't know. I don't know what will do it. Because it's more of a religion. It's a belief. It's a belief system. It's not anything factual at all. It's just a certain belief system that's been instilled. I mean, it's been, you know, put into all of us, but some of us can break through it. And once you like really look at it and you realize it is like a religion, as in a belief system, with no like evidence at all. It's like the movie The Village. They're living in a village, and I think it's like 1800s, and they can't go in the woods because the virus is out there and it's gonna get them, or the monster that they made up, and there's no proof of whatever, except every now and then somebody dresses up like a monster, or, you know, posts a picture of a virus online, or what they say is a virus online, or whatever. It's the same fucking thing. What is this shit? Well, I already passed out earlier. I'm pretty tired. I think I'm gonna go pass out again. I'll play one more song and then we'll pass out. I want to embarrass myself before I go. Oh, it's synth wave. Where have I heard the other song before? Did Ed play that, or somebody? Ed from the Outer Light. All right, this is to me. I dedicate this to myself.
All systems are go for your message to Jamie.
Shitty quality version.
Jamie, it's your birthday. I'm in charge of the stars, and I'm here to say, hey, Jamie, you're the big star today. My name is Zoom, and I live on the moon, but I came down to Earth just to sing you this tune. 'Cause Jamie, it's your birthday today. A present for you I wanted to find.
The stupid ass song my parents or my mom and stepfather would always play on my birthday as a kid.
Or a cuckoo chew.
Cuckoo chew.
Or a buzzard snoo.
Me too.
Three-eyed tickle shade for your birthday.
At the fucking skating rink? At the skating rink they played this shit.
Well, up on the moon, it's nothing new. But that won't do for you on your birthday. I searched behind the clouds and stars. I even zoomed my flight to Mars. And met my friend the Saucer Man.
I'll hit it though. Yeah, Phil, hit me up when you're down here. Boo-Boo's coming out here anyway. Boo-Boo's out here now. Boo-Boo.
Singing to you as I zoom overhead. Singing Jamie, happy birthday. Singing Jamie,
That's me.
birthday. Singing Jamie, happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Jamie. See you next year.
Woo! Another year. One more thing. I mentioned earlier. So check. Boo-Boo, I'm coming, Boo-Boo. What is this? Oh, what is this? I don't know what this is. That's happy birthday too. So yeah, Chance from the Drag had mentioned me 3 years ago. I mentioned it earlier. The singer of the Drag, the band that, you know, the old local band that was on Island Records that, you know, I love, wanting to come on the show. And I missed it 3 years ago, so I saw it today. I was like, holy shit, like, why did I miss that? But he agreed to do it. I just don't know when we're going to do it, but he will. Hopefully do it with me, and so we'll do that. You know what? Ed mentioned it too, but Ed will come over here. I just got to fucking get him to do it. He's so fucking slack, you know what I mean? Can't just practice all the time. He's fucking slack. If I had Ed right here, right next to me, telling these true stories, with, you know, I had some backup here, getting high and drinking some beers or something. Yeah, Island Records, I guess, on Island. They got dropped. They had one album on Island Records. But, yeah, it would be cool. That would be, he lives in Atlanta now, so it would be through, like, Zoom or Skype or whatever. But having Ed here, relaying fucking because we crack up all the time. Like every week at practice, we'll be cracking up telling stories, reminiscing we call it or whatever. But it's like stories that I tell with backup because he was there, and he was one of the motherfuckers fucking with me all the time, pranking me, putting Dayton Sandy sauce in like my root beer or something like that. So, all right, I love you guys. Thanks for hanging out. I don't know if they were, but.